Dgenz Crypto Daily episode 37 is coming right up.
Dgenz Crypto Daily. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Dgenz Crypto Daily. That's right. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Let's go. Dgenz Crypto Daily. News in the code. Riding on a blockchain. Heavy with the load. Lambo dreams are dying. Rugs are in the air. Chart gave us a meaning to the trading everywhere. Real Bitcoin's on the moon. And Ether's on fire. Holders in the storm. Lifted higher and higher. With chart in the lead. Watch the candles glow. Crypto's in the fast lane. Never gonna hit them slow. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Fortunes you can see. Mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, that's the key. Stay up on your game now. Trading is wild and free. DeFi farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz Crypto Daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets ebb and flow. Fellow to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping cause fortunes are overnight. Dgenz Crypto Daily, fortunes you can see. Mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now. Charts got you wild and free. DeFi farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz Crypto Daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets ebb and flow. Velo to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping cause fortunes are overnight. Dgenz Crypto Daily, fortunes you can see. Fortunes you can see. All those diamonds, digital harmony. Dgenz Crypto Daily, crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now. Charts got you wild and free.
Yes, I do. I have you wild and free. Good morning, everyone, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to Dgenz Crypto Daily, episode 37 on this gloomy Saturday. It's pretty gloomy here. Is it as gloomy as it is here, wherever you are? That's the question of the day. If you're a cat owner or dog owner, I'm sure you're walking your dog or cat right now. And yes, people do walk their cats. I see them right now through my window. If you're a dog owner or cat owner, do you walk your dog or cat? That's the question for today. Especially a cat, because there's more and more people walking their cats. I know our cat gets walked. It's a Bengal cat and gets a lot of exercise. So do you walk your cat? If you're new to the stream, welcome. Gives you an opportunity to follow me on socials, to tag along and, try to brave this crypto journey with us. As well, you can follow our Dgenz NFT account. And you can go ahead and click that link and go into our Discord community. We try to do everything we can possibly to brave this crypto world together. So, we've been around, I think, now for 2 years, almost 2 years. So it's a pretty remarkable task knowing that a lot of these communities actually fall apart and go their separate ways. Lastly, if you're new to the stream and you don't know how to interact with the stream, all you have to do is go to the streams, chat, and say, hey, chart, happy Saturday, just like that. I look at all comments, questions, remarks, and if I find something interesting, I'll post it on the stream. So before we get started, another thing to remind you guys, if you're in our Dgenz NFT account and you are in our Discord, click on this QR code to get 10% off on all perpetual trades with Blowfin. That is Blowfin. They have all types of perpetuals, which is actually perfect for today. I think we're going to have a little bit of a bear market. Perfect opportunity to short some of these assets and get 10% off on all the trades. Okay, so what's new today in the world of crypto? Everyone's predicting Bitcoin to get to 70, maybe 74 in October, including myself. I feel like it's a logical move to get to that level. It says here a 10 billion surge in stablecoin minting over the past weeks has flooded the crypto market with liquidity. It says here, FOMO is back. Are you holding enough Bitcoin and altcoins to ride the new wave? Is the title of a 10x research market Thielen, I think that's pronounced right. Latest analysis. With Bitcoin breaking above 65,000, we anticipate a swift move towards 70, followed by new all-time highs in the near term. They also said that 55% of currently mined Bitcoins are coming from Chinese mining pools. Yeah, no shit. Thielen said that country's massive monetary and fiscal stimulus measures announced just after the Fed rate cut could trigger large capital outflows from China into cryptos. For sure. We said this on the other stream. Now it's cheaper to borrow money. And where are you going to put that money? Into appreciating assets, especially assets that haven't appreciated yet and are going to in the near future. It says your likelihood of a quarter four rally is exceptionally high, with gains likely front-loaded. A major surge could be on the horizon, sparking even more FOMO across crypto space. Absolutely. This is why we're all over those moves all the time. What else is new? Celestia's TIA posts biggest monthly gain this year, even as impending 1.13 billion token unlock spurs hedging. It's funny when I see something like this. You can clearly see market makers and venture capitals are in on this. Like, there's a huge unlock happening. Normally, people, if they're not being manipulated, will sell before that happens, right? But if a ticker is surging before a massive unlock, there's manipulation going, because again, you want it as high as possible before the unlock, right? And then you dump. So yeah, Celestia has definitely got good venture capitals and market makers that work for them. Yeah, it's 40% surge just before the unlock. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, what else? It says here, CZ was released on Friday. Well, it could be released on Friday. We know it, he was, because he tweeted good morning. It's nice to see that he's back. Even though I didn't agree with a lot of stuff that he was doing with Binance. It's nice to have him back in a I guess, idealistic way. Okay, I think that's it for today in terms of the news. Not much going on. So let's take a look at the markets. All right, let's look at some charts. So this is Bitcoin on the daily scale. I know I mentioned to you guys before, but I feel like there is a dump coming. I said this a couple of days ago, and I felt it's still true. Why? Because this is kind of stretched at this point. Okay. So I do expect to move down just a bit, maybe a couple of days. And then once that resets, right, hopefully it comes down here, doesn't go beyond this horizon. If it stays above horizon, we should be good. Where could I expect this dump to hold? I think right here, like 63.2. We're looking at the 13 EMA on the daily, maybe the 21 EMA, which is just under that. So it's about here, 62.3. And then we have the 200 EMA at this level. So that's about 60,000. Alts are obviously taking a note because they're dumping right now. So the total 3 chart, it's posting a little bit of a reversal candle. It can still continue, I think. Still go up to this level. But we saw that, there's a momentum shift a little bit on this side for MACD. There's a possibility of this pinching again, but that they're still healthy though. Like, I'll show you what I don't want. I don't want something like this where it's starting to pinch, like right there. Then you know exactly what's going to happen, right? The momentum is definitely low at that point, and we're done. Right now, it doesn't look that bad, right? The momentum is still pretty high, it's still rising. Okay, so we could probably see sideways action. So some alts will go, some alts will not go. They will hold. Maybe you do this, right? This continues to climb. On the weekly scale, let's take a look at weekly scale for now. Right, we're starting to pinch, and that's always a good thing, right? That's why I think maybe a couple of days, maybe 3 days, we'll have some bearish action, and then that's an opportunity to load up because we're getting that pinch, right? Full momentum swing is happening right now. We're going to get into green territory, most likely early October, right? And so this action is going to be probably much higher. This is why the news was so bullish, right? We just read that news. The alts are going to have some surge. So yeah, if you have an opportunity like today or tomorrow, maybe even Monday, take that opportunity, okay? Because in bullish conditions, you're not going to get this kind of opportunity, right? So all the alts we're tracking all the time, when they're down like 5%, 6%, add. Just find assets that are not worth holding and just add to your position, okay? All right, so read some comments. Star Atlas. I actually talked about Star Atlas the other stream, actually. I love it. That we hold Star Atlas in one of our funds. You can take a look at it again if you want. Okay. We did talk about Star Atlas, right? And we talked about the pinch. If we take a look at the daily, right? You have been warned. I know I went over this setup, and I spoke about the possibility of getting like a 10x, right? And then I said we can even get higher. So I'll show you what I mean. So we did this chart before, and we talked about this being the possible sell spot. Obviously, this is one as well. Okay, now Is there a chance that we get up to here? Sure. If the game is widely adopted, absolutely we can get there. Right? We're trading potential. We're not trading fact right now. I think a lot of crypto is like that. We're trading potential. That's where when I talk about value being extracted from projects, that's what I mean by that, is the potential. It doesn't have to be fact. It doesn't have to be like the blockchain is actually doing something or the gaming company is doing something. It just has to be, all right, do we have a potential for a lot of that in the future? Right? Because sometimes when you trade up and you get to a certain level, like here, and they release the game or they release the product and it's pretty shitty product, right? Then it doesn't matter if it's here. Eventually it's going to get back down here, right? So, we trade the potential. Just the way it goes. Okay. Let's take a look at tether dominance, just so that we can figure out where we are right now. We did say it was producing some support, the other stream, like right here, right? But I don't think it's going to last that long. We're trading under all of those EMAs, all three, right? So we might just bounce up to that level and then back down. So we're talking about simply just doing something like this where it goes up and then down. Okay. Let's go into the crypto tokens we're tracking. So obviously we're going to start with Opulus first. Why? Because we told you to add it 4 cents. We told you to add it 7.7 cents, I think. And, I've been a holder for a long time. We hold that in multiple funds. And more recently, we're going to chat with the CEO of Opulus, Lee Parsons, about a lot of things, including the upcoming new roadmap. And that will be, I believe next week. So we're going to get down into the weeds of Opulus. We're going to go into what to expect from Opulus. We're going to get into how is this going to disrupt the music industry, and what can we expect in 2025, right? Because we're approaching the end of the year. Really excited to talk to him about all of that stuff. We want to see full roadmap. Like, we want to see all of it. So I know Lee's going to be ready. And if you're waiting for something like this, just follow my account or follow Opulus. We're going to post a lot of the things most likely next week. The stream link won't be live until the stream's day. So like the moment that we go live, it's going to be posted. Just the way this works. But it's going to be, if we were going to do it next week, and I believe we're just finalizing the details, but it's going to be during our Crypto Weekly discussion, which is Thursday at noon next week. Thursday at noon. More details to come, but just know that it's going to be happening. But I don't know if we're going to get a run before then. Do we get a run here to there? We're going to be in October. But unfortunately, we still have to get to these EMAs that we talked about, right? But I fully expect that to happen sooner than later. We're going to test this upper area. And then into the new year, we're going to get into this action here. $2, $4, whatever. We said before, I think it was like $7 a top. Yeah, $7.74. We talk about Opulus all the time. So if you missed it out, you can see it on other streams. Let's look at Velo for a sec. We have a lot of room here to grow before the breakout. The good news is we are actually above these EMAs that I always talk about, right? These two right here. This one, and that one. Okay, so, I mean, the price action is really, really good. I wouldn't sweat it too much. You know, even if we dump into October, so the next few days we can probably say we dump straight into the support again. Okay, and then, you know, comes into this action. So just be patient with it. That's all I can tell you. Just be patient with it. Add on these drops if you haven't already. All right. And lastly, I want to look at is Layer AI. It is struggling a little bit to get past this point, right? We want to be in this section sooner than later. Because if we get to that area before October, it would be nice, because then we could just blast off, get into like 10 cents. And then hopefully in the new year, we are like right here. Again, these setups are so good because, you know, we're looking at wave 1 to wave 2. We talked about this in other setups. I believe Jupiter was just like that. Their AI is just like that. And we're selling in wave 3, so all the way up here and higher. This is why I like Layer AI. It just fits what I like. Good fundamentals, awesome social presence. You know, setup looks great. Good tokenomics. I got a couple of requests here. SHX. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so let's look at MACD, right? So when we're starting with any chart, I got to see the MACD. All right, so as soon as I see it like that, I tell you it doesn't look good. Okay, so if you're holding right now, I would scale out right away. There's a good chance it actually dumps down here. Okay, like down to that level, because this MACD is going to get down here 100%. 100%. So if you're holding SHX, please scale out like right now, because if we have any bearish activity, you can see by the action, like these candles are so violent, right? That means like you can easily get down to, you know, 0035 within a couple days, you know. So if you're holding right now, like you had an opportunity probably to sell here, you can clearly see the upper wick is really strong. That means sellers came in right away at that level and sold. So if I were you, just sell at that level. Now, if you're a holder, if you're not a trader, you're a holder, you're like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to hold, right? Here's the problem with it. You know, we don't have too much chart history. I don't feel like we do. Let me just double check with Gate in case this had a larger history. Okay, it did. We do have a positive pinch on the weekly, so there's a positive there, right? You could technically say to yourself, all right, I'm going to hold. I don't care what. I'm going to hold till this level again. But I feel like there's going to be bearish activity, so you can probably take advantage of that. Maybe don't sell all of it. Maybe sell maybe 50%, you know, 60%. That's the support that turned resistance. Remember, I always say that we have to test that at some point, right? So we're going to get to that top level again, but it might be in a couple weeks for you. So yeah, think about maybe, reducing your position size at this point. Did that answer your question? Okay. I wanted to take a look at, oh yeah, I forgot to look at say. I always take a look at say. I did mention to you guys that we should touch back, right? And I think this is exactly what we're doing right now. Because it feels like we need to confirm some levels, right? So here we are. And I mentioned to you when we're at, whatever that was. It was like, 50 cents. We need to come back and touch these levels at 40 to 41 cents. I don't feel like it's going to dump further than that, just because, we're going to be very, very bullish. And I think what happens is we hold this ground here. Like the price action does this and then goes again. If we don't, and we actually get further than that, we get down to here, then it just doesn't make any sense, right? If October is bullish, this is not a bullish move, right? Because that creates a head and shoulders, and usually that's a bearish move, like that. So if you're trying to add say at some point, like, you're gaining your opportunities right now. So look for like 41, 40 cents to be that spot. Okay. And then maybe we get into the top level here. Right. So this is the section we're looking at. All right. I want to look at some Dino coins today. I'm always curious to see where they are at. Look at that. Ripple's going. In a day where everything's bearish, Ripple's going. So before we do that, I'm going to check on one thing we got to always check on is the dominance of Ripple. Okay, so why is it going? So sometimes the dominance will show that it was supposed to go anyway, and we just didn't catch it. So let's see if there's something there, right? Is there a trend line we missed, right? It doesn't look like there's anything here, but let's see if we can make it fit. No, there's no fit. So something must have happened. Maybe there's news, because normally this is, if it was a technical move, it would be here, right, where it would find a bounce. So when we have movements like this, it looks like maybe there's some news about Ripple, because it's up, what do we say, like 5%, right? Again, Ripple is due at some point to run. It's at a 6-year bottom of that trading channel. It's going to run, and the first resistance is going to be right here, right? $1.53, somewhere around there. I mean, it's a nice 3x, a little bit under the 3x, about 250%. So it's going to go here, probably tread, and then try to get for the second top, which is at $3, I think. That's why I think when people say, Ripple's going to get to like $100, I don't get it. I really don't. Even if we give you guys the benefit of the doubt and say, you know what, Ripple's going to go crazy, absolutely crazy. We normally do just a double of the last top. So if the top is, say, 330, 333, that means it's going to get to 660, somewhere here. So it's going to be like this and then down. Litecoin. Right. Do we have something earlier than that? I think we do. Coinbase. Do we have a Coinbase here? Binance. Okay. Well, you know why? Because it's not a tether. Oh, there we go. Okay. I just wanted to get more history. So you guys can see that we are kind of creating a channel. Just like that. So this did hold true, which is nice to see, right? The other thing we have is the upper area of that. So I think the upper area should be here. Feels like it should be here. There. So that produces a pretty large fractal, right? We have price action doing this. Could we get to here again and reject? Absolutely. Like, could that be the move for Litecoin? Yeah, absolutely. Still pretty good. You know, you're going to get a lot of multiples this way. Let me see what I can do here. Yeah, about 344%. It's not bad. Right. Now, there is that event that can make Litecoin pump into 1,000. Right about here. Maybe 800, right? Because it's double the last top. So 400 times 2 is 800. Right? Why? Watch. I'll show you. I'll do it by fibs. Right? Yeah, almost there. See? It's about there. So if somehow we get this breakthrough at 308 and we get past that one fib at 419, there's a chance we get up to 824. And maybe golden ratio, look at that. At 2618, and then it would be 1,074. Now that would be nice. I think you could do it, you know, like Litecoin is still mined throughout the world. There's farms and farms in China, I believe, still to this day, farming Litecoin. Let's look at a couple more dinos. Dash. I don't know if anyone will ever buy Dash again. It feels like it's just a dino coin, right? Like it's had its heyday, you know, like I'll show you what I mean, right? Like we have diminishing returns on this one. Yeah, here, then there, the most likely. That's the next top, 284. A 10x is still pretty good, but I wouldn't buy it. Verge. Okay, let's look at yeah, I guess Binance will be the only one. I just need more history than that. All right, doesn't matter. I kind of like Verge. I know I've said this before. I kind of like it. I do expect a run to here. Maybe challenge this area here. And that would be a 10x for Verge, which is not bad. Like the setup is really, really good, right? Broke out of this long resistance, right? We broke it up, touched the first resistance, and then went back down to confirm. And now we should try it again. So that would be my first guess is we're going to get to this level. It's a good trade. And then, you know, we're going to challenge this here. Yeah, I might actually get into Verge again, like right now. Maybe on the next drop that I see. And the last one I'm going to look at for today is Neo. Neo's got a lot of history. If you're like me and remembers Neo being classified as the Chinese ETH killer, you remember days of this oscillating like this. Now, again, diminishing returns. I think this could be the top. So $68. Now, if it does break through, right, the next top will be right there. So 122. Be very comfortable to sell Neo at those levels. Like really comfortable. Okay. If any of you found this stream helpful, do share it. It will definitely promote the stream, and it will help somebody out that's holding one of these tokens that we're looking at, whether it's Velo, whether it's Opulus, even any of those Dino coins we were just talking about. Maybe you can help out a Ripple Moonboy who thinks that Ripple's going to get to 1,000. Just tell him, chart said no. That takes us to the end of the stream on this Saturday. I thank you all for joining me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 38.
Dgenz Crypto Daily. That's right. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Let's go.
Dgenz Crypto Daily, news in the code. Riding on the blockchain, heavy with the load. Lambo dreams are dying, rugs are in the air. Chart gave us a meaning to the trading everywhere. Real Bitcoin's on the moon, and Ether's on fire. Holders in the storm, lifted higher and higher. With chart in the lead, watch the candles glow. Crypto's in the fast lane, never gonna hit them slow.
Dgenz Crypto Daily. Fortunes you can see. Mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, that's the key. Stay up on your game now. Trading is wild and free.
DeFi farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz Crypto Daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets have been flown. Velo to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping cause fortunes are overnight.
Dgenz Crypto Daily. Fortunes you can see. Mining all those diamonds in digital harmony. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now. Charts got you wild and free.
DeFi farms are lush, staking's all the buzz. NFTs are flipping, got those pixels flipping. Wallet stacking yield, hash rates on the rise. Dgenz Crypto Daily, vision in your eyes. Bulls are on the charge, bears are laying low. Crypto roller coaster, markets have been flown. Velo to the left, Bitcoin on the right. Crypto's never sleeping cause fortunes are overnight.
Dgenz Crypto Daily. Fortunes you can see.
Fortunes you can see.
Mining all those diamonds. Digital harmony. Dgenz Crypto Daily. Crypto, there's the key. Stay up on your game now. Charts got you wild and free.